I waited in 2 lines for 3.5 hours at midnight for all of this stuff for the Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm gonna unbox and get my first impressions on everything in this video. So don't forget to subscribe and let's get right into it. So yeah, this is the Nintendo Switch 2. I have been beyond hyped for this thing. I've had room on my shelf for months. And it's finally here, and we're just gonna dig straight into this unboxing. The box is very similar to the Switch OLED. It is actually smaller though. But oh my god, seeing this in person is absolutely insane. Look at this. Oh, this feels fantastic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you really have to get this in your hands. I mean, this just feels so much better, so much more premium than the original Switch. That is fantastic. And the left one, let's get this trash out of the way. And then the system itself, which is, oh my god, that's huge. I gotta do it. Oh my gosh. That's very satisfying. These are locked in there. Wow. You really have to press this button, because with nothing, you press it, it's fine. But then you actually really have to press it, and even then you have to yank them out. That's really sturdy. No, I mean, here's my Splatoon OLED for size comparison. That's crazy. This is a beautiful system. Unfortunately, I'm going to look at it in a second, but I need to put it to the side. We have more to look at in this box. It looks like there's something right here. Instruction manuals and yep, cables. Okay, so the HDMI cable, the Joy-Con attachments, I guess. I'm actually going to put the instructions right back there. And oh sweet. So the plug, the power adapter, and the USB-C cable are separate this time. This looks infinitely better. I mean, that is awesome. Let's see this cord. Unfortunately, it is not braided, but it does seem to be a very good quality, so that's good. And then we have the grip right here, which I'm very curious how the Joy-Con feel in this. Oh, that's kind of hard to get off on their own. Yeah, okay, so that's what I thought. So the Joy-Con, let me put this in. So yeah, this feels really good. It's just this right here, because on the old Joy-Con it was kind of smooth, but because these don't click in, you have to be able to take them off like this. It's a little odd, but this is still like, other than that, it's still very comfortable. God, I can't get over these joysticks. These feel fantastic. Wow. But like, I would use this if I didn't get the Pro controller. But I mean, the Joy-Con, just taking them off is just extremely satisfying. God, I have to really look at this thing in depth. Sorry, I hit the camera there. Last thing to look at is the dock. Again, significantly larger. This just feels fantastic. God damn. And yeah, that's everything in the Switch 2 box. I didn't even look at the box itself. I was just too excited about the system. I just cannot believe it's here. Like, look at this. Actually, let's put on these. I'll try those. Okay, so how do we take these off? Is it this button? I don't want to, oh wait, it's probably, oh, okay, so it's the same deal. Okay, so that's good. So they lock in, and then you just use the button to take them off. And so this helps, because these can kind of be mice on their own, but this just really helps. And it also gives them the strap. That's kind of weird right there. They've got it braided. But yeah. Next we have the Pro Controller. I'm very excited about this because the Switch Pro Controller is already like one of my favorite controllers, right behind the DualSense. I'm so shaky because I'm so tired. It is almost 2 o'clock. But I think this might become my new favorite controller. Just depends on how it feels and all the new buttons and everything. Sweet, another USB cable and the controller itself. Oh my gosh, this feels like I shouldn't be touching it. Like, oh, you guys can hear that, right? Wait, hold on. It's like, what? Oh, and the D-pad feels so much better. I like the plus and minus feel better. Oh my gosh. This, I shouldn't be touching this. And the back buttons, that's like ASMR. Oh my god. And the buttons, hold on, I have a Pro Controller. The buttons look bigger. Yeah, they are bigger. I knew I wasn't going crazy. And the joysticks are actually, so the ring in the middle is smaller, as you can see. The D-pad looks to be about the same size, and then the buttons in the middle are about the same size. It's basically the same shape, just slightly different design. God, that is just insane. Like, it's these sticks alone. Like, I don't want to use this. Oh my gosh. I'm very happy that it's not just a Switch 1 Pro controller again. And it looks very similar, which, like, that is slightly disappointing, but if, you know, it ain't broke, don't fix it. PlayStation did it, Xbox did it. I guess Nintendo finally had to do it. All right, my phone died while I was in the middle of unboxing this, but luckily I didn't open it. Anyways, so this is the Switch 2 camera. I'm not sure why I bought it, just because I don't have any friends getting the Switch 2. Most of them, actually all of them, are adults in college, and they just didn't see a reason to buy it because they didn't want Mario Kart World. And they already have Switches, so it works perfectly fine for them. This is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Look at this. That is adorable. You can angle it up and down. That's about it. And then, yeah, so it's literally just a camera that I don't know if I'll ever use, but I have it. Then, because I'm an adult and I spend my money irresponsibly, we have the Joy-Con 2 wheels. I didn't buy these with the original Switch because I was a kid and I got gifted this for my birthday in March. But now, I bought these. I'm going to use them once and probably never again. I have to see how these connect because that'll be the most interesting thing. These look so funny. Now, these Joy-Con are bigger, so they might, like, work more like the Wii wheel. Not... No, this doesn't really feel like a wheel, because especially now that I'm driving... Oh, that feels weird. I didn't even actually... Do I just pull these out? Yeah, okay, I can just pull those out. I didn't... Oh, those are substantially better. The biggest issue is like, I'm always clicking that button when I'm using this, but this feels like an actual controller. Like, here, let me... That is barely smaller than an NES controller. So, yeah, I mean, this could be considered an actual controller now, whereas if I get the original Switch, oh my goodness, this feels so ancient. But pull that out, like, yeah, this is dinky. I mean, like, that is dinky compared to this thing. This is really sad. I mean, these magnets are just, you slide it in, pull it out. That is very satisfying. These feel so weird. They're like so squishy. Like you can even see it. This will be fun to use though. It's also, it makes the controller, like, this is actually a really nice grip, and it gives it these big ass SRS-L buttons. And you won't be hitting the side of the controller. I actually don't regret buying these. Like, now that I have them in my hand, like, I'm probably not going to use them for their intended use to do that in Mario Kart, but that I'm okay with this purchase now. All right, and then the last of the things in box is the Switch 2 carrying case. And the primary reason I bought this is because I don't travel too much, especially with my Switch, which is kind of funny because that's kind of like the whole point of it. But when the Switch 1 came out, I originally bought the Switch 1 carrying case. So I kind of wanted to do the same thing here. It also came with a screen protector, which I'm not going to install in this video. I don't even know if it'll be good or not. But I wanted to get this case because when I do put it in my bag... Oh, this is significantly better quality than I thought. I would hope so. I paid $40 for this. It's not like quite hard, but it's also not quite soft. But I like the just slim, slide my Switch in and slide it out. None of the extra things for games or other controllers, because I never really used it. And yeah, I mean, it has one extra flap, but I'm not really going to use it. And then yeah, the Switch just fits in there very perfectly. Is that? Yeah, it's in. So yeah, that's the carrying case. I don't think it's worth $40, but all right. And then next I have 5 Amiibo, too many Amiibo. I paid like over $100 for that. Yeah, no, modern Amiibo just look fantastic. They're not worth $30, but they look fantastic. And then I'm gonna open this one because it's so big, and it's also Street Fighter, which Nintendo doesn't typically make Amiibo of third party. Oh, that just slid right out. Oh, it has a little thing right there. I didn't know they were... Yeah, the Tears of the Kingdom one didn't have that. I haven't seen that in forever. Good Lord, this is huge. I mean, look at that. Comparing this guy next to another full-sized human, like, yeah, he is giant. Still not worth the $40 I paid for it, but it looks cool. Oh wait, I was doing this one really quick, but this one actually has, I've never seen this with an Amiibo before. It has a little twisty thing to keep his spear in. That's so funny. Here's Sidon or Sidian, I forget his name. And then Riju. And the only one that I couldn't pre-order for some reason, which is Yunobo. He's super wobbly on his base. That's kind of scary. I just ran to the car because I forgot some things. But the last thing I got were 6 games. Oh my god. So these 2 are actually the first things that I got for this Switch because they had them at Walmart before GameStop opened for their midnight release. So I bought these, and then the rest of these I pre-ordered. Pre-ordered this one at GameStop, got these at Best Buy. So yeah, let's take a look at the game cartridges. So I'm very just curious to see how everything looks. First of all, these game cases look significantly better in person. Like, I'm still not a fan of how small this is. It should have been spread out like that, and they've done that with everything. But just the fact that it wraps around and so does the cover art, it looks really good. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Here, let's see. That looks so weird in person. The red cartridges. Oh my gosh, that is so weird. Then we've got the goated Cyberpunk because it's actually on the cartridge. Oh, there's no cover art inside. That's kind of lame. But the yellow and the red is just so funny to me. But yeah, I'm so happy that game's actually on the cartridge, because then we have a game key card, which this isn't a new thing. Nintendo didn't invent this. If you want to blame Nintendo, you can. You'll just be uneducated. But at least they put a big warning on the box, because yeah, it kind of makes it look slightly ugly, but the consumer knows exactly what they're getting. And it even has a little key right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to blur this. And this is the reversible cover art. It's kind of funny. But then the worst of them all is this. So I ordered this without knowing. You know what? I'll just show you guys. Nothing in here. There's no warning except for this little thing right there. Full game download. It's kind of hard to see on my mobile phone screen. Like, this is easy. Big thing. Game key card. This is small, but this gets you to look. There's tons of stuff on here. Like, yeah, so I didn't know that. So I really only got 2 physical games and 4 downloadable games. Without further ado, I mean, let's turn this thing on. The touchscreen on this feels fantastic. Like, the original Switch was not great. The OLED was really good, but this feels just like the OLED. Like, it's super responsive. That's so cute. Why did they only give one for virtual game cards? They didn't talk about anything else. So I want to see if I can insert a Switch 1 game, which the first game I'm inserting into the... Oh, how do I open this? Oh, it's backwards. Oh, that's weird. Whoa, what? So you... Oh... What the hell? Wait. Okay. Then you insert it like that. That's weird. That is whack. I also did get this. It was just a Switch game case on Amazon. It was for the Switch 1, but since they all use the same cartridges, I thought I'd get it. And I wanted something to separate my Switch 1 games from my Switch 2. Because I had these 2 for my Switch 1 games. So I'm going to get multiple of these for my Switch 2 games, so... So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I really opened this thinking there would be a game. But yeah, so this is how they look. Pretty sick. And we'll go ahead and put in Mario Kart World. It's gonna have all the data downloading. All right, and then because I only have 3 physical games, let's check the eShop. All right, I had to put in my PIN, but let's see how fast this is. All right, it is still ever so slightly laggy, but like, it still works significantly better. I also forgot, I need to get Deltarune real quick. This is so nice. Like, I'm literally just able to download everything just so quickly. Look at this. No long wait times, no, like, ridiculous. Like, this is great. All right, so this is everything that I've got downloading. I'm gonna take a photo of that. It's so surreal to me because the first games that I got on my Switch was Breath of the Wild, Snipper Clips, Fast RMX, and the Splatoon 2 Test Fire. And now, if we don't even count the Nintendo Online games, then I've got 7 games here, which is awesome. So yeah, that's everything with the Nintendo Switch 2 that I got. The only thing that I don't have with me is the GameCube controller. But that, along with, you know, showing off this in the dock, and just my experience with it, I'm going to upload a video in the next few days, going over everything. So definitely get subscribed to see that. And yeah, I will see you guys there.